I'm Brian Kaleo. I grew up here on the Big Island. I went to Cal High School. I grew up down in HPP. My family's from Kalapana.
That's awesome.
I'm really tied to Pahoa, to the Big Island.
Hey.
I left, I've traveled, I've been.
I love your vibration. You have like a really high vibe.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you light up the room. Yeah, that's really great. I'd love to find out more about like what you enjoy doing. Do you enjoy traveling, or tell me more about yourself?
I love traveling. Probably my favorite trip that I ever went on was Cuba. I was in Cuba for a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I traveled around the island. I stayed in Havana, Santa Clara, Trinidad de Cuba, Cienfuegos, and Pinar del Rio.
Oh my goodness.
And that's all like the north half of the island.
Wow.
So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What was it like there?
It's interesting because like at the time I was living on the mainland, but it reminded me so much of here at home. You know?
Oh wow.
It's almost like they don't have to have it here. Like Havana itself reminded me of Honolulu, but like if Honolulu didn't have all the tourism. Right?
Oh wow. Was everyone like really friendly?
Yeah, super friendly. Everybody's super cool, really chill. It's very interesting because like there's been this whole shift to tourism more recently. So you have a lot of people that were like trained as like engineers or trained in like my tour guide was a lawyer, you know. You have all these people that have left that like kind of more public sector work to go into this tourism.
Oh wow.
And it's really cool to see like a different culture, a different language, a completely different economic system.
Wow. I was saying earlier, I was talking about the colors I remembered in Savannah, like the different colors and the different cars, and what do you have to say like about that?
All pastel colors. I love everything pastel.
Oh wow.
It really brings some vibrance to everything. It's really cool because you have like this different mixture of like architecture and like automobiles too, right? So you have like these like cars from the 50s that were like American cars that they had like turned into taxi cabs and like really like made them really nice on the inside, but they were these old clunker cars, right? And then like right next to it you'd have like a brand new like Mercedes-Benz or like a brand new Chinese car.
I love diversity. Oh my goodness.
It's very like interesting to see like these different eras of things right here. And with the buildings too, like you have like this like Spanish colonial architecture, and then you have like American like 20s architecture, and then you move into like more like Russian steel like concrete walls.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like different eras.
Oh wow.
Oh
my goodness.
And it's,
I just have to ask you, what do you think about the Cuban cigars?
Oh, Cuban cigars are my favorite.
Really?
Yes. When we were we went in Havana, I went to 2 different cigar factories. Cohibas are the best production. You know? Very like everything's like. These are all people that have been making rolled cigars by hand for generations, right?
Wow, I love that.
And like they've continued to work in this factory, right?
I love that.
And then like you have like other experiences. Like I was in Pinar del Rio, and I was on this guy's tobacco farm, and he took me into his drying room, and he had all these hand rolled ones that he was rolling the way that his grandfather had taught him how to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whoa, I love that. I just had to ask because I was always interested in that.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I'll get cigars here stateside, and I find that like because you can't get Cuban cigars here, like I'm very like not impressed by a lot of other cigars.
Oh right, you got spoiled.
yeah, the best of the best.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite cigars are they're called Monte Cristos, and they're these thin little cigars, but they're so flavorful.
Oh my goodness. What about how was speaking the language over there?
So I don't have like a very big Spanish background. Like I worked in restaurants and stuff on the mainland. That's how I learned most of my Spanish. I studied French for a long time.
Oh wow.
So I was able to pick up reading Spanish very easily because they're written down very similarly. Speaking the language, like when I remember the first week I got there, I would go to this little shop in Havana like to buy cigarettes, and beer and other stuff that I needed, you know. And I would go in there in like broken Spanish and try and order, and the lady would always be like, "It's okay, I know English, it's fine."
Oh wow!
But then towards the end of the month, I remember going back to that same shop in Havana, and I asked her in perfect Spanish for a pack of cigarettes and a lighter, and I remember
so you picked it up really fast.
And it was like totally like this immersive experience because you don't run into a lot of people that speak English, so you're kind of forced to figure out how to.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm curious because I heard you say that you speak French.
Yeah.
And so I was curious if you could tell me a little bit about your other languages that you speak.
So growing up, my grandmother, she grew up speaking only Hawaiian. So when I was growing up, she really tried to impart a lot of that on me. So I have a little bit of a background in the Hawaiian language.
Awesome.
English, obviously, from being an American. I studied French for 10 years.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
you're really dedicated.
Yeah.
Have you been to Paris and France?
I have not.
But it's on the bucket list?
It's on the list. It's actually, I'm hoping to have it done this year. I'm waiting for Europe's restrictions to open back up.
Oh, wow. I know about people who do home exchange.
Yeah.
So they could stay for free, so they could let someone stay in their house for a month and they can go and stay in someone else's house for a month.
And I've heard of that. I have a few friends in Europe. Some friends that I've made here, some other friends that I know from other journeys on the mainland. So it's like, I've had this drive for a while to want to go, and I feel like it's finally,
especially with 10 years of French. Oh my goodness.
And with, with the traveling I've been able to accomplish so far, where I'm at in my life, I feel like it's finally time to be like, okay, I came home, I've been home for a while now, this will always be my home. It's time to go see some more stuff,
Yeah, oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. What are some of the other places you want to go visit?
So I want to go to France, Spain. I really also have this really big drive to go to Southeast Asia. Yeah, and
what parts of that?
Southeast Asia.
What parts?
Thailand is definitely like the.
I've been to Thailand and Bali. That's why I was wondering if it was somewhere I went.
Yeah, Thailand, Bali's on the list too. I'm really interested in going to Vietnam too. I've had like a lot of meditations recently, and I keep like having this like image of going like a meandering river with lots of hills around it and monks. So I feel like there's also this drive towards Asia too.
Oh, you'll love it there. I went to Abu Dhabi. It was so fun.
Oh, nice.
I had such a great time. One thing I remember from being there is you just go down the street and there's like you can try restaurants from all over the world.
Yeah.
And yet it's very inexpensive.
Yeah.
And I heard everyone is I was there and it seemed like everyone's an artist.
Nice.
So to do a co-op with an artist is easy because everyone's an artist there.
Yeah.
So
I felt this draw to Asia too. I recently found out through a DNA test that I have substantial Chinese blood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like 12%, which I don't look at all. But yeah, so I felt this like urge to be like, okay, how do I figure that out? How do I understand that part of myself?
I love that. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I just have a question. You're such a great person and you're just full of love and full of light. I mean, you're such a good example for everyone, and I have something. I'm wondering if you have something you want to say, like for advice, maybe for younger people. And do you have any advice for younger people?
Be present.
Yes.
Be right in the now that you're experiencing right now. Don't worry too much about the past. Don't fret about the future.
Oh, right.
Just be right here now.
Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. That's bringing it back. There's even a book called Be Here Now, right?
Yes, I've been reading a lot of Ram Dass lately, and I just feel really inspired to really cherish the space and the moment, and because that's where my power is. My power is right here, right now.
Right. Wow.
And that's how I change my future. That's how I change
that's
rewrite
beautiful.
the whole thing.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I was wondering.